Hi learners, welcome to my YouTube channel. So today let us do the part 10 of the same topic. We'll do the continuation of the exercise. So here the count of bacteria is increasing at 2.5% per hour. Find the bacteria in the end of 2 hours. If it was initially that was 4,50,000. So let the initial count of the bacteria be, that will be given as P. We'll consider that as P, that is 4,000, 4 lakhs, that is 50,000. And it is given for 2 hours. So n will be 2 and the percentage is 2.5. That will be the rate R. Rate of this one will be 2.5%. So we are going to use this formula. A is P into 1 plus R by 100 raised to N. So for P you are going to put here 4 lakhs 50,000. 1 plus 2.5 divided by 100 raised to 2. These are all given. So now this is the same. Sorry, there is one zero extra here. So when you solve this one, that is going to be, LCM will be 100. So that will be the numerator 102.5 divided by 100 raised to 2. So this is the same. This you are going to multiply twice, this whole part. So now we will cancel these 2 zeros. Again here 2 zeros. And when you multiply 45 into this one, so you get here, this is the answer. So here now, Sudhir lent rupees 2,000 at compound interest at 10% payable yearly, while Prashant lent rupees 2,000 at compound interest at 10% payable. This is half yearly, this is yearly. Find the difference in the interest received by Sudhir and Prashant at the end of 1 year. Now we'll see for Sudhir first. So this is the P will be 2,000. The rate of interest, this is 10%, and it is for 1 year. This will be N is 1. So we are going to use this formula, A is equal to P. So you are going to put the values over here. R is 10 and N is 1. So this is the same. When you solve this, this is going to be 110 by 100. So these 2 zeros, because this is multiplication actually, these 2 zeros get cancelled. When you multiply this into this, that is going to be 2,200. So now they have asked for the interest. So now what is the formula for the interest? That is A minus P, that is amount minus principal. So what do you, this is 2,200 minus this 2,000. So that is 200. This was for Sudhir. Now let us see for Prashant. Here it's given. He lent rupees 2,000 at this 10% and this was half yearly. So now this is 2,000. This is rate is, because this is half yearly, this should be divided by 2. So that is going to be 5% half yearly. And the number of years, that is going to be multiplied by 2. So 1 into 2, that is going to be 2. So be careful with this part. So the formula is going to be the same. So P means this will be 2,000. So here R you are going to put as 5% and not 10% because this is half yearly. And this will be 2. So 2000 into, when you solve this one, this is going to be 105 divided by 100 raised to 2. This is the same. So this part you are going to multiply twice. These 2 zeros get cancelled. This one and this 1 zero gets cancelled. So when you multiply this into this and divide it by 10, you can multiply and see, you get rupees 2205. So here again we'll see the interest. Interest is amount minus principal. You got the amount is 1 and the principal is here 2,000. So now can you see this is 205. Now what did they ask here? They asked find the difference in the interest received by Sudhir and Prashant at the end of 1 year. So now a difference in the interest received by this will be what? This 205 and this was 200. This is 200. So the difference is rupees 5. How much will a sum of rupees 4,000 amount to in 1.5 years at 10% per annum? Compound interest, when interest is payable, this is half yearly. This is given as P is given as 4,000. Rate of interest is given as 10%, but we want for half yearly, so we can divide it by 2. That is going to be 5%. And N is given here 1.5 years. So that is going to be 1.5, means that is going to be 1.5. So 1.5 we are going to multiply by 2 because this is half yearly. So this is going to be 3 half years. So now what will you do? A will be this 4,000, 1 plus this 5, this raised to 3. So 4,000, this when you solve it is going to be 105 by 100 raised to 3. So now what will you do? First, when you solve this one, 105 divided by 100. So there are two zeros. So what will you do here? 105, and you will go backwards and put a decimal over here. So that will be 1.05. So this is 1.05 raised to 3. So you are going to multiply this 3 times. So when you multiply this whole, you get 4630.50. So this is the answer. A man lends rupees 1,000 at 10.5% per annum compound interest payable annually, and another man lends the same sum at 10% per annum compound interest but payable, this is half yearly. Who is the gainer at the end of 1 year and by how much? So this is the first man we will see here. The first man, there are 2 men. So P is 1,000 and the rate of interest, what is that? That is 10.5. And the T is, this is 1 year. So we are going to use this formula, the same formula. In place of this, we'll put 1,000. In place of this, we'll put 10.5 and this will be 1. So same, when you solve this part, that is going to be 110.5 divided by 100. So actually this is multiplication. So this and this we can cancel, 2 zeros. When you multiply 10 into this one, you get 1105 rupees. So now let us see for the second man, that is P is 100, but R is 10 yearly, but then it is said payable half yearly for the second one. So we are going to divide it by 2, so that will be 5% half yearly. And the number of years, this you are going to multiply by 2. Here you are going to divide by 2, here you are going to multiply by 2, that will be 2 half years. Again, you are going to use the same formula. Put P as 1,000, 1 plus here. In place of this one, you are going to put 5 by 100 raised to 2. So this part is going to be 105 by 100. This and this get cancelled. Or we can do one thing. We can also do one thing. You can write 105 divided by 100. So it will be, there are 2 zeros. So you will write 105, go backwards by 2 and put a decimal. Any ways you can do it. So that will be 1.05 raised to 2. This is the same. This you are going to multiply 2 times. So after multiplying all, you get 1102.50. So now this is 1102.50 and the first man, what did you get? 1105. So which is more? So this is 5 and this 2. So that will be, when you subtract it, definitely the first man is the gainer. By how much? They said by how much? That is rupees 2.50. The value of a residential flat constructed at a cost of 1 lakh is appreciating at the rate of 10% per annum. What will be the value 3 years after construction? So now again this P is given as this 1 lakh. The rate of interest is given as 10% per annum. And the number of years, that is 3 years, T. So same formula, P you will put 1 lakh, 1 plus this R is 10 and this is 3. So this is the same. When you add this one, that is going to be, when you solve, that is going to be 110 by 100 as to 3. So this and this we can cancel it. So 11 by 10 means it is going to be 1.1. So you are going to multiply 1.1 3 times. So this is what, and this is the same. So when you multiply all together, you can see that will be 13. This one 1 lakhs 33,000, that is 100. This one, this is the answer. So what will be the value 3 years after construction? So value of residential flat 3 years after construction is, you can write rupees 133,100. We can also put your comma. Okay. Ramu purchased a boat for rupees 16,000 if the cost of the boat is depreciating at a rate of 5% per annum. calculate its value after 2 years. Now see here, you have to be careful with this one. So now rupees 16,000, rate is 5% per annum, and number of years, that is going to be 2 years. So in this one, in the previous one, what usually we do, we add it. Isn't it? Here, because it is depreciating, we are going to subtract. This formula is going to be same, but only in place of this, that is going to be negative side. So rest everything is the same. So 16,000, 1 minus here 5% here, and this is 2. So this will be, when you solve this part, that will be 1 minus 5 by 100, because this is LCM is 100. So that will be 100 minus 5, that will be 95 by 100. So now this we can, 95 by 100, we can simplify it. 5 19s are 5 20s are. Rest to 2. 19 by 20 into 19 by 20. This and this gets cancelled. This and this gets cancelled. 2 1s are 2 80s are. Again 2 1s are 2 40s are. You can do anyways, whatever the way you feel easy for this to simplify. So this into this into this one, 40 into this one, you get 40,000, 14,440. So that is what I calculated its value after 2 years. So this is the answer. So by this one, we have completed today's work. Do like and subscribe to my channel so you get the notification of the other parts. Thank you.